Imagine if you could drive for 25 years on just one tank of gas. That's how long a nuclear aircraft carrier goes before refueling. Currently, there's only one facility in the nation that can provide that service, and it's Newport News Shipbuilding. The company received a $383 million contract to continue planning the refueling and overhaul of the USS Abraham Lincoln. 10-year side military reporter Art Kahn joins us now with more on how this contract will benefit the shipyard for the next 3 to 5 years. Art?
Well, Nicole, the contract covers the work and planning that must be done over the next 12 months before the Lincoln comes to Newport News for this complex refueling and overhaul. Now, that may sound like a long time for planning, but take a minute to consider this. Refueling and overhaul represents more than a third of all the maintenance and modernization performed on Nimitz-class carriers during their entire 50-year service life. The USS Abraham Lincoln has been making national headlines lately after just completing a second pass through the Strait of Hormuz. But next year, she will return home to Newport News Shipbuilding, where she was christened in 1988.
It's a great thing that you only have to pull into the filling station every 25 years. I would love to have a car that I could do that with, but...
Union leader Arnold Outlaw says it will take about 3 years to complete the refueling and overhaul of the USS Lincoln. In addition to replacing the ship's reactor's spent fuel rods, Newport News Shipbuilding will give Lincoln a major facelift.
Clean up all of the computers, and we'll go through all of the ship, the living spaces, cooking spaces, ammo, elevators, everything. We get in and we clean it up and we put new stuff if we need new, or just repair it.
Engineers will upgrade electronics and weapon systems, whatever it takes to ensure the ship makes good on her commitment to serve the U.S. Navy for 50 years. Newport News Shipbuilding is the only facility in the country that builds and refuels nuclear carriers. While that benefits defense contractors in Hampton Roads, it complicates the Navy's desire to move a carrier to Mayport, Florida.
Because you can't build a nuclear facility overnight. The shipyard, we've had nuclear work since the early 60s. It took a long time to get that in here, and all the regulations that another company would have to go through. I don't think it'll be in the next 15 or 20 years anyway, but...
Now, more than 1,000 employees at the shipyard will support the planning phase of the Lincoln's refueling. That means they're working on this project even before the ship arrives. After that, it's 3 years of work that at some point will involve just about every department at the shipyard. By the way, Outlaw tells me the company has been hiring a lot of people during the last several months. Now, all of that hiring isn't directly related to the Lincoln, but any way you slice it, this contract is good news for the shipyard and the region's economy. Art Kahn, 10 on your side.